Welcome back. Well, U.S. News and World Report ranks Louisiana 47th in education. But one group says it's working to change that by helping new parents. Charles Burkett reports.
When we were searching for a way to give back to the community, Miss Glow's idea and vision just presented itself.
The Rotary Club in West Monroe has started a project called the Smart Start Initiative. It's designed to take on a critical issue in Louisiana, literacy, by providing a kit with tips on how to start early in preparing a child for school.
As part of our creed is not only health and wellness, but education and literacy.
West Monroe Rotary Club President Chuck Hogan says they are working to secure a grant from the National Rotary Club to fund the project. But they need more help.
Right now we're estimating about 3,500 births a year. With our grant application with the Rotary Foundation, we have the potential of growing that to getting almost halfway to our annual goal.
Gloria Camp is author of the book that's part of the kit. It's Start Smart, 10 Essential Learnings for Kids Before They Start School. She says starting early is imperative to help this crisis.
Parents are a child's first teacher and probably their most important teacher.
She believes there is one activity parents can do to help get their child in the top 10% of their class.
If you will read with your child 15 minutes a day,
it improves their literacy and comprehension. The two say kids need to comprehend 10,000 words by the time they start school.
You can't close a gap that was 5 years in the making.
This initiative can only be successful if parents get the support they need from the community.
The business community, the churches, and parents need help.
To help, contact your local Rotary Club for more information. In Ouachita Parish, Charles Burkett, Knoe 8 News.